I want to introduce some of our speakers today. We have City of Clarksville Mayor, Mayor McMillan. We also have Phil Harpel, representing Montgomery County, Representative Joe Pitts, Representative Curtis Johnson, Representative John Tidwell, from Congressman Marsha Blackburn's office, Ashley Elizabeth Graham.
And we also have somebody from Senator,
Mark
that's
Green's
right, Mark
office.
Green's office,
Sorry about
that's
that.
right. So, well, welcome everyone, and what we're here to do today is something that we all think is extremely important, and that's show our community support for Fort Campbell. We're almost terming this as Saving Fort Campbell because we believe so strongly, all of us collectively, that the presence of the Fort Campbell installation and all of the people who make up that installation are vitally important to our community and most importantly to the safety of our entire nation and our country. So we're here to try to offer some ways that the public can become involved in our effort to try to do just that. And so what we're going to do today is show you and be able to give you some ways that you can access the website to be able to show letters of support. What we have found is that other communities that are in the same situation as Fort Campbell have their communities come forward and say, we want to show support. We want to do the same thing. We want to show people that Clarksville, Montgomery County believes in Fort Campbell, realizes the importance of the men and women that serve there and how important they are not just to our community but to this entire country. So what we're going to do and what we're announcing today is the ability for the public to access a website. You can go to the city's website and you can also go to the county's website, and when you do that you will be directed to a form letter that individuals can sign and send in, and it will go to those people who are important at the federal government to make sure that they know that we support these individuals. And that website addresses will be flashed on the screen as you see this, and we will also provide the website to all of you so that the public knows that they can do it. Now, I will tell you one thing that's important for everybody to remember, and that is the date for the response to all of this has been moved up to August 25th. So it is vitally important for the public to realize they need to act, and they need to act now, immediately, so we can make sure that Congress and all the congressional representatives realize how important this is. We have spoken with Congressman Marsha Blackburn and the other representatives that we have in Congress, and they have indicated that they believe that this is vitally important and they would love to see this happen. And what we're trying to do is make it easy on the public to be able to show their support. Now, you can get on the website, you can sign the form letter that's there, and you can click submit, and it will automatically go to all of the important individuals in Washington. Or if you would rather print the letter off, sign it, you can bring it to the county mayor's office or the city mayor's office, and we will collect them and send those in that way also. Or if you want to draft your own letter of support and bring it to us, we will make sure that it gets there. So we appreciate everything that this community does for Fort Campbell, and we know that you will be ready to help us in this regard. And at this point, I'm going to call on some other people that are standing behind me so they can also offer some suggestions and some reasons for why this is so important that they do that. And I'm going to start with Representative Joe Pitts, who I know has been on the front lines of making sure we get this done. Joe?
Thank you, Mayor McMillan, and thank you. We are in the next 14 days in for the fight of our lives, and that we need to make sure that we focus on Fort Campbell. The importance of Fort Campbell to our nation's defense and to our community, as well as the state of Tennessee and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, cannot be overstated. So we need every citizen within the sound of our voice or within these pictures to write a letter. There's also an 800 number you can call if you choose to do that, or you can send an email. So they're going to make it very easy for us, but we need you to act, and act today. August 25th, as the mayor said, is the deadline for us to respond to make sure that the Department of Defense, the Department of the Army, and our congressional delegation understand that we are solidly behind Fort Campbell. It is important not just for the active duty component and their families, but civilian employees will also be impacted. There is a reduction of civilian employees planned, as well as active duty soldiers, and their families will be affected. So if you think about it, that's what we're dealing with here, and we need to make sure that we pay attention to that. Now is the time. August 25th is the deadline. Please don't wait. Please make sure you reach out today and reach out and go to the website of the city or the county and write your letter, send your email, or make that telephone call. We need you to do that today. Thank you very much. Mayor?
Thank you. And now, Representative Johnson, would you have anything you'd like to add?
Thank you, Mayor, and I would like to let all the citizens of Montgomery County know that Governor Haslam and his administration, the leadership in the Tennessee House and the Tennessee Senate, realize the importance of Fort Campbell to our nation, to our state, and to our community, and we're working very closely with our federal delegation to do everything that we can do to make sure that our troops at Fort Campbell and their families stay right here in Montgomery County. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Johnson. And I will say, for the benefit of the public, that all of these representatives, we have come together as a group and are working along with those people in Kentucky that are also working to prepare a joint response that will go directly to the Department of the Army. And that response will be submitted. We're working on it as we speak. This is different. These are individual letters from people in the community who believe that, and they know how important Fort Campbell is, as we've said, not just to our community, but to the country as a whole. And so we want them to be able to do that. And now I'm going to look and see, Representative Tidwell, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I wanted to make sure that everybody understands how important this is to, and the fact that the Tennessee legislature and your Montgomery County legislative representatives are behind this, and I'd like to call for all my constituents to get in the effort to save this very important issue, the #1 military unit in the country. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we're going to hear from Phil Harpel, who will be representing Mayor Bauer's office and the county about their role and what we've done, because I want everybody to realize this has really been a joint project. This is a joint project between the city, the county, all of the state delegation, all of the congressional delegation. Everybody has worked together along with the chamber and the EDC, and everybody has come together to make sure that this is a joint effort to let everybody know how important the Fort Campbell military installation is, and all of the men and women that are there working hard every day for our safety and security are to all of us. So,
Thanks, Mayor. Yeah, Mayor Bowers could not be here this morning, but she did want me to come down and just emphasize, and I think Mayor McMillan and the rest of the representative elected officials have already done so, that this is very important. This is important to Montgomery County, to Clarksville. It's really important across the state of Tennessee. We've got to make sure that our voice is heard where it needs to be heard. I went online this morning. It took less than a minute to go up to the county website, click my name, email address, and sent the letter to these people. So please, when you get home tonight, or share this with family members that haven't heard this, and make sure everybody in your household, your neighbors, and your friends get that letter sent off, because our voice has to be heard, and this is a great way to do it. So thank you.
thank you. And now we'll open it up.